What I just found here drives me absolutely mad. The level of bullshit and hypocrisy in this system is unfreaking believable. And after this, I'm going to show you some very deep Bitcoin analysis and my brand new trade that you really want to see. You don't want to miss out on it because it's going to be very profitable. But let's jump into this. The picture starts with Mrs. Warren. And she's anti-crypto and stuff, but then it continues into the rabbit hole that, we should explore. And you're going to see how they don't want you to succeed. They don't want you to be free. They don't want you to hold the soundest asset in the world. They want you to be the slaves of their system. So let's hear this out.
I've always been deeply opposed to crypto, Bitcoin, etc.
This is Jamie Dimon, so the head of JPMorgan.
Pointed out the only true use case for it is criminals, drug traffickers, anti-money laundering, tax avoidance, and that is a use case because it is somewhat anonymous, not fully, and because you can move money instantaneously, and because it doesn't go through, as you mentioned, all these systems have built up over many years, know your customers, sanctions, OFAC, they can get bypass all of that. If I was the government, I'd close it down.
If he was the government, he would close it down. So let's have a look at who JPMorgan is and what they've done in history. So Bitcoin is used by criminals. Okay, maybe like less than 1% of transactions and 5% of fiat transactions of the dollar. So should we close the dollar first? But this is besides the point. Let's have a look at JPMorgan. Like as John E. Deaton has actually pointed out that JPMorgan has been fined over $35 billion for illicit and fraudulent activities. Did any of your staff use Bitcoin or crypto? I'm pretty sure they did. But okay, let's have a look at this here. JPMorgan metals traders jailed over market manipulation scheme. Oh, this wasn't enough. Oh, how about this many articles? JPMorgan Chase settles Jeffrey Epstein's sex trafficking suit by U.S. Virgin Islands for $75 million. JPMorgan settles for $2.6 billion fine over Madoff fallout. JPMorgan Chase in connection with Bernard Madoff's multi-billion-dollar Ponzi scheme. Okay, what else? JPMorgan hit with $200 million in fines for letting employees use WhatsApp to evade regulators' reach, and money laundering report with Deutsche Bank, and then also market manipulation, silver manipulation, gold market manipulation, like commodities market manipulations, like so many things. And then they talk about Bitcoin being something bad. Really? We should start with you, Jamie Dimon. You are the one who should be out the fucking door. The first one. Then this is also the violation tracker. Currently, everything they've done. Financial cases, $26 billion in penalties, toxic securities abuses, mortgage abuses, banking violations, consumer protection violation. My God. Are we actually listening to this face right here? Really? I mean, seriously. Damn. Okay, anyway. But besides all of this, despite, JPMorgan coming, actually the Bitcoin price is still pumping up. 44,200, so that's why I want to show you an interesting trade. And before this, I want to give you some extra news and some context as to what we are seeing in the market in general. And before I do, remember guys, if you need an exchange that you can trust, because yesterday I posted and the day before some really nice trades, and one of which is already profitable, so you need a place where you can post the trades. I personally use Bybit, and with my exclusive link down in the description of this video, you can actually claim up to $30,000 initial deposit bonuses and other giveaways right here. You can pause the video and have a look, and it's also going to let you into my trading community, which there is a link to down in the description of this video as well. This says Crypto VIP signals. In the last 30 trades, we had only 3 losing trades, which is insane. So you want to be there, but the only way how you can join is joining Bybit and taking your UID and putting in to the bot, and it will let you in. So first thing I wanted to mention, it's not, that crucial, but I think that it's important too, that it actually paints the general picture as to what we are seeing in the economy. And I was really waiting for the initial jobless claims, and they actually came out in line with expectations. So we are not seeing any increase in unemployment, which is a very thing. And the same thing when it comes to, what is this? This is the unemployment rate in general. The forecast was a 3.9, but it actually dropped down to 3.7. So this just paints the potential pathway to Fed finally cutting rates in the first or second quarter of next year, and us hopefully seeing a soft or soft-ish landing and then printing money, and then off we go into the bull market yet again. Again, unless this changes, this can change at any moment, and we can go into this official late recession because of the high interest rates, and this is when Fed pivots. So, but again, even then, I think it could actually be quite good for Bitcoin because a lot of banks will start collapsing again. And as we've seen before, when banks collapse, Bitcoin goes up. Booyah, amazing. So regardless of the situation, it actually is possibly good for Bitcoin. But now, understanding what is happening, that everything is actually looking relatively good. We still have a CME gap, which is like 39K, which I showed you before. But besides this, there is more data that I want to share with you that actually just fuels the idea behind my new trade. And that is this right here. That actually, and this chart is very important. Wake up and please pay attention. So this here actually shows us green is purchasing and red is selling. So actually, when we had 16,000 Bitcoin purchased, this pushed the price of Bitcoin up by about 20%, which is pretty crazy if you think about it. But there was 14,000 Bitcoin sold over here, and it pushed the price down by only 4%. So how is it possible? Why is there such an imbalance? And there is only one answer. Somebody is scooping up all of the sold Bitcoin. So this shit is real. This shows accumulation. When same amount of Bitcoin pumps the price to the upside like crazy, but also the same sold Bitcoin crashes the price by 5 times less or 6 times less. So this is very important. This is just the buying pressure. There is actually, we're pushing to the upside here on liquidations and also on huge buying pressure that somebody is buying everything up. So this is, also in combination with this is very good news. But certainly we have the CME gap and we've been stretching out the price for so long that it ought to have some kind of a healthy correction. So this brings me to this, and this brings me also to my new trade that I really am anticipating right now, and that is that we see a lot of liquidations, a lot of volumes for there's going to be huge liquidations again. That's good if the price is gonna actually touch these levels at about $48,000 and $49,000. So this is like one of the last big blocks that we have. Of course, we always have something above us, and this is right here actually sent to me by my team. So here we have a big block at about 49K coming up to like 50K, so like a wick to 50 is also very possible. And this is like a place where we have a lot of this volume standing, a lot of liquidations, and a lot of short liquidations. And then the next one could be around, what is this? This is like a really juicy one. And this is coming in at like 57 to like $61,000, which is like, wow. This is like almost not far away from all-time high. So that's why for now we can focus on this right here. So about $49,000. So this brings me back to the chart, and let's have a look at exactly what we're doing. So initially I told you that I want to see maybe the gap close and actually, have some kind of a healthy correction. And if we go down in price to, let's say, the level of 39, I would be building my long trade here. This is my 39K. This is like the closing 4-hour or a daily close below this level would be my stop loss. And then this would be this area right here. This is my spot accumulation area in case this futures long doesn't work out, which is possible. But this is a very strong level right here. So in that instance, if we would, go down, build our long trade here, and then come back to this area, this would be my take profit area, anywhere from like 44 to 48,000. Just we're gonna analyze everything as it comes. 48, but at the same time, we also have another trade. This is the trade I showed you before, but what I really am interested in taking is a short. And again, it doesn't change my stance on Bitcoin. I'm not selling my Bitcoin. It's just active trading that we're making money on every move that the price actually moves. So therefore, this is my short area. And again, even if we pump straight to it, I'm going to be shorting from here. Or if we're going to actually go down, gives us opportunity to long from here. And then we come up here, we take our profit in this vicinity, and then we short again from here, a small correction. So this is what I really want to anticipate. And my take profit area would be updated, but this is just my general shorting vicinity that just coincides really well with what I've just actually showed you right here. And it actually makes total sense in combination with everything that is happening. And it could give us a very brilliant opportunity just also, in the case if we have a beautiful correction, this one here, and then we just take 2 trades, long and short from here, or if we just keep pumping and we don't come to this long entry, for example, then shorting could be an absolutely beautiful opportunity to take a quick short trade. Let me just quickly tell you my stop loss. So basically the entry would be in between 49 and 50. 49 to 50, and 50 is also a hell of a number and a very strong level in of itself. And then the stop loss would be like a 4-hour or a daily close beyond 52.5. So a very big stop loss, but also the take profit will also be quite big, around like 41 to 44 area. But that's gonna be, we're gonna analyze it separately and see where the take profit could be. So this is what I guys wanted to share with you in this video. Don't believe in Jamie Dimon bullshit, and check out this quick tutorial as to how to trade Bitcoin with proper risk and money management, so you can actually take these trades properly. Join Bybit. Claim all the bonuses, or BitGet, no KYC in select countries. And as always, peace and love, Tom Swallow, stay smart, stay rich, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.